Paulson calls me and he goes, are you coming to SaaSpreneur Summit? I'm like, obviously. There's the only bunch of weirdos in the whole entire world who actually know what I'm even frickin' talking about. And I was just sitting there up on that stage in October just gone, this massive room of people. This thing's being live streamed out to 100,000 people. And I'm just sat there going, I didn't even know what SaaS meant 2 years ago. And now here we are. So I just want to give you guys a moment of acknowledging the fact that this can go really big, really fast. This can and does have the potential to completely change your life entirely. And whatever it is that you are dreaming of that you keep quiet and keep to yourself because you're scared that other people are going to be like, oh God, tall poppy syndrome, who do you think you are? You're going to say Sarah Corden's mate, and she told me I can. Yes. I know. And I'm going to stand there and you're on the stage and I'll be like, I know that guy. It's going to be so good. But anyway, then the Poonado came. With every good story, there's always a little bit of rain. So the first thing that I learned is when 754 people sign up for your thing and you thought you were going to take 3 months to get 50, stuff happens. So there I am thinking, in that 12 hours, I had not as yet created an onboarding process. I had no training, I had no guides, I had no SOPs, I didn't even have any white label guides because I didn't even know you could have them at that particular point. So I very quickly had to get on a plane. My husband came home from work. How was your day? I was like, accidentally launched a SaaS. I was like, here, can you hold this baby? I'll be back in 9 days. So I fly off to the Philippines with no shoes. And I found loads of people. We spent basically the next 7 days sat on my hotel bed, sitting there, literally fueled off of pizza and Coca-Cola, trying to get all of these training materials and resources together. And although I am glad that I did a rough launch, if I was to do it again, please go and ask a grown-up. There are heaps of them out there in the forms of all of our white label support suites. So please go and talk to them all because it's going to make it so much easier. Right? And husbands are not usually okay with you just telling them you're going to the Philippines today and here's the baby. Anyway, please make sure that you've got some customer support. Now, I also, in that amazing 6 whatever days I was there for, I decided that as someone who is absolutely not a graphic designer, that it would be a great idea to do my own branding on Canva at 3 a.m. Needless to say, if anyone has seen the old branding, it is spectacularly dreadful. And the only award that's getting is how embarrassing. I can't believe you launched with that. But we waited a year actually until we redid our branding. So this is a tip I want to give you guys. I think that if I had waited until I was ready, someone else would have stepped into that spot that I took, and I wouldn't have had the market advantage as having my ass to the floor before anyone else. And every day that you're not marketing, every day that you're not promoting, every day that you're not talking about your thing and sharing your solution to the problem that you're solving is exactly a whole other day that you're losing customers and losing that opportunity to take a step in front of the competition. And in the SaaS world, 1 day is like the equivalent to 6 months worth of time, right? So you've got to move fast. And I am really glad that I went to pretty logos. I'm here to fix a problem, which was oversubscription costs going through the roof, everything tangled together, zaps breaking. And I just went, here's a solution. It's in beta mode. This is your perfect excuse for all problems. It's beta. Sorry. Still haven't bought shoes yet. So I recommend, this is something that I would definitely do again, is I would go out to market hard and fast, forwarding the solution to the problem being right at the front of the stage, and then going back and slowly starting to make things look pretty once you've got money coming in to pay for it. So this big old blue horrible block thing to our pretty little love hearts that we have today. Now, the other thing that I learned in this time is that you definitely need to have SOPs over socks, and you definitely do need a grown-up. I actually went into this, dare I word it, a tiny bit arrogantly, because I have been training and doing tech for 20 years. I thought, well, I know this inside out. I've been running a digital business for decades. I know what I'm doing. This is going to be easy. It's the same, right? Wrong. What I started realizing was that the operations behind the back end of a SaaS do really require somebody who knows what they're talking about. Now, while I could go out there and do the marketing and help with the general front end user facing side of the software and run all the training on how to use every single feature, what I quickly realized I didn't understand is all the stuff that goes on behind the scenes in regards to rebilling and to all of those back end SaaS management systems.